What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments, back with another video. And today, man, it got rocky on us. I ain't gonna lie. Them bears pushed up, man. They did a good old-fashioned pump fake on us today, man. Palantir was up crazy this morning. I actually took some profits, and I tried to roll like normal, and then right after that, they went on and tanked Palantir. So we ended up down 1,000 a day, but we did take some profits, rolled some calls, bought a few free shares before it tanked. So, you know, we gonna talk all about it, you feel me? So, first, let's get to the Palantir position. As y'all can see, it's a lot of red out here, you feel me? They might have stopped my run temporarily. But it's all good. So anyway, at the time of this recording, Palantir's back up to 73.38. It was all the way down to like 72, 71, 60 something, 71, 80 something. They knocked us down like 5%. We was up as much as 8% this morning. Palantir was at like 82 pre-market. We got like 80 and some change during market hours. So me personally, at first it looked like it was gonna keep going. So I rolled my $80 call that you guys see that's not here no more. I think it was a June call because it was getting to the money. So we rolled it. Made like 1,600 bucks, and we hopped down with maybe like 1,000, 1,100, capped like $600, bought some free shares. So this is where it gets interesting. So like I said, I sold the call for 1,600 bucks, and I tried to roll like you always see me do. I bought this June 2025 115, this March 115, and then I got super arrogant and risky on the boys. I said $100 for January 3rd. I was just like, fuck. I wasn't scared of them bears this morning, you feel me? But they decided to go and tank it on me. So, you know, they applied pressure. It was all good because we took profits, but as y'all can see, we rolled them calls at the high. So the ones that's this 39% down on this March call, that's actually kind of a lot. Hopefully we'll bounce back from that. I'm down 26% on this June call. And let's see what else we got. And these ones I'm 34% down on. Those were the riskiest ones I bought today. Now, this sell-off also knocked down the other calls I rolled when I took those gains on Friday, and I bought those risky short-dated calls. So, believe it or not, these two down here were actually up 100% at one point today. I didn't take the gains. I was going to keep going. So, they actually knocked them down. So, now one of them's down 17%, and the other one's flat at 0. Like I said, both of those were up like 100% earlier today. But, you know, we deep in the game. We're really fighting them right now. So, with the profits, I did buy like 1.5 shares, 2 shares of Palantir today. So y'all can see my total amount of shares we got from trading is almost at 61 shares, you feel me? Then, let's go to the next position. So, Patterson Energy, it says down 96%, but when you buy options that's really far out with the strike price like that, they don't have a lot of, volume, so they glitch around. I always say American Express. Advanced Auto Parts does that as well. So, we're not really worried about Patterson Energy. It was actually up today, so we're not worried about that. Qubit, you know, was going through it. They got knocked down today, as did IonQ. I actually heard some rumors that Google's going to be stepping up in the quantum computing game. So that's why you don't really see me overweight on quantum computing, because I do want to get it for the quick money and the technology, but I don't want to commit to one of the quantum computing companies hard because they're so small, and it looks like until we see otherwise, it looks like one of the big dogs might take their lunch at some point. So that's where we at with that. Now, SoFi got hit again today, too. SoFi is not low enough to where I want to buy another call, but they're staying in this range, this 1550, 16 something range. So today, I think SoFi was down another 2.8%. They got my main collection of calls down to like 83 bucks a piece, which means most of them I'm up on, but I think of 1 or 2 of them I bought it like 89.90, so I'm down a little bit on that. I got this other call, this January 17th, man. If SoFi don't go, we might have to go and roll that one. I don't know if it's gonna make it. We're gonna see what happened with that. SoundHound did decent today. It's still holding on, you know what I'm saying? We're going to see if we get another round on the SoundHound situation. Uranium Energy's down. Uranium stocks was down today. The entire market was really down today. Nvidia got hit with antitrust lawsuits, so it wasn't the most bullish day for the market in general. And the SPY. I think I bought some SPY today. I bought SPY today when I made profits. I bought like $80 worth of Tesla, and I bought some Palantir today. So as far as the rest of the positions, Oklo's down. Nvidia, the stock is down. I should have bought some more Nvidia stock. I don't know why I didn't think about that today. MicroStrategy and Mara are down. And that's because Bitcoin's pulling back, you know what I'm saying? That's just what comes with the exposure to crypto. pretty soon. I might actually add to those if I can get some more gains anytime soon. I might actually add to those. As y'all can see, I got $5 worth of Microsoft here. I think I'm gonna start building up a Microsoft position because they announced Sora AI today, the video generation tool. Also, you know, they got the iOS update where ChatGPT is supposed to be coming to the iPhone sometime this week. So the way I see it is, I mean, I get why NVIDIA mooned. I get why Palantir is mooning because they're very valuable to the AI landscape. But at the same time, I understand why they moon more than Microsoft, because even in the beginning, that's why I went and bought NVIDIA instead of Microsoft, because Microsoft's a bigger company. But at the same time, it's starting to get to the point where it's like, why is everybody benefiting off AI except for the company that owns half of ChatGPT? It's just kind of weird to me. It just doesn't make sense to me. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I necessarily want to go in with a bunch of Microsoft options or nothing like that, but I think I just need to start buying the shares, bro, because it's like, it just doesn't add up. Like, I haven't seen any growth in any of the large language model stocks specifically. And, you know, I get it that they could be commoditized. I get it, the chips are necessary. I get it, the ontology is necessary, but god damn, y'all just gonna show no love to the actual large language models. So, you know, we starting the Microsoft position. I just went on a tangent. But got IonQ, I think they was probably down today. You know, we got the shares, so we still up on that. GEO got knocked down today. It was just a red day. I'm not sweating it. GEO was holding pretty good. My Cameco, man, I am struggling on Cameco, y'all. Down 27%. We was just getting green on it. I think they had me down 38% at one point. This what comes with being early, man. You know, I ain't sweating it because I wasn't expecting a nuclear energy trade to ride in December, but damn, they making it hard on me. But it's all good. We still in the Cameco trade. Got my arm. I need to add the arm. And Archer, also being punished on Archer, dog. I'm being punished on Archer for hopping out that window for... what's the word, for lacking that discipline, man. But it's all good, you know what I'm saying? I still believe in Archer, the company. You know what I'm saying? Stocks going through, when any stock is volatile and going up as much as Archer went through. That's just what comes with the game. And last but not least, Advanced Auto Parts is breaking out. This shit says up 240%. So hopefully that turnaround keeps going, man. If that turnaround keep going, y'all gonna see why we got these little random small turnaround calls. So that's what happened today as far as my portfolio. I was up as much as 17 something today, y'all. I felt like I was about to be Jeezy. I was about to be at 17.5 out here. But it's all good. They knocked me down like a little rat. So let's look at some of these stocks, what they doing. Let's talk about these markets. So today, actually, let's start it with that. Apple's actually one of the few stocks that went up today. And I know I told y'all about that Apple call I've been struggling on. I have finally bounced back on that Apple call, man. So I got like 1,000 in this Apple call. Hopefully this thing can ride and finally give me some money, man. I've been struggling with Apple. I told you I turned 170 into 1,700. I took the 6,700, kept the 1,000, and I've been struggling with that 1,000 ever since. But you know, they got the update to iOS, ChatGPT hitting the iPhone. Hopefully this AI sells the iPhone. So, you know, we're going to see what's up with Apple. But I like Apple as a stock. I think it's a great investment right now. So let's get to looking. So first, NVIDIA got hit up 2.55% on antitrust issues. You know, China's saying they monopoly. I mean, I agree they're a monopoly, but they're a monopoly because can't nobody else do what they doing. It's not like other people not trying. They just not as good as NVIDIA, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? So Tesla was flat. The QQQ was down today. SPY was down today. That's why a lot of stocks was down today. So y'all can see Palantir was down. Y'all hear that? Palantir was down 5% today. SoFi was down 2.8%. Amazon flat. Let me see. IonQ down 10% today. Robinhood was down 5% today. I probably should have bought that Robinhood dip. I actually tripped out looking at this now. Oh, I had to get a rental car today, so I was busy today. That's why I didn't necessarily make all the moves I wanted to make. But yeah, Robinhood was down today. Celsius was up 8.48%. I actually traded Celsius earlier this year, made like $1,000, $2,000 off Celsius. If it's time for round two, you know what I'm saying, I might be getting in that one. Rocket Lab was down. I actually had to sell half my Rocket Lab position today, y'all. I was up like 400%. They had me down to only up like 120%. So I took the 120%, and you know me, I rolled it. So I still got a Rocket Lab call with less money, and we can see, can we go for another round of Rocket Lab gains. Coinbase was down because of the Bitcoin situation. You know, it was down today. HIMS was down. MicroStrategy, Archer, Nike, JP Morgan, GameStop. Let's see what else we got on here. SoundHound was actually up 0.3% today. That's why we was hanging on that. Let's see what else happened today out here. Yeah, GEO was down. And we need to start looking at Serve and Symbotic. Serve Robotics and Symbotic. So they were up 1.5 and 2% today, respectively. They in that robotics industry. They trying to take our jobs. They stocks mooning. I already put one of my partners on Symbotic, and he eating. He made good money on that dip. I ain't hopping in myself yet, but it might be time. And since we're here, MongoDB just reported earnings and beat. C3 AI just reported earnings and beat. Actually had a loss that was less than expected. Beat on revenue, but Oracle missed. I didn't like the Oracle missing, but even though I'm not necessarily in MongoDB, I might do C3 AI for a trade. I don't like C3 AI as a long-term company, but it could be quick gains in it. I might not. But either way, I'm watching it. I'm watching these stocks because these are the stocks that are going to show us sentiment for the software side of AI until Palantir reports. They're not in the ontology business, obviously. They can't do what Palantir does, but we're looking at all verticals in the AI space for software. So it's like until Palantir reports, I want to hear what any company in the software space that's dealing with AI is doing. You know, Oracle got a partnership with Palantir. I don't think that affects them missing. That's on them. But I'm just watching the sentiment to see what's going on, because I'm telling you, I think as a Palantir shareholder, this next upcoming quarter is going to be our most challenging quarter yet, because we've moved so hard that we've priced in, brought forward, as they say, so many expectations. We're going to have to do some never before seen shit on earnings, or we going down 20%. Mark my word. I'm literally going to trade my calls around, and I was telling my friend, coming in the next earnings, y'all might see me sell half the calls, keep half, because I'm expecting to take a huge hit on earnings. If we don't, I love it. But might take a huge hit on earnings, 20% down. I sell half the calls and try and buy them when they tank 20% down. But that's another story. That's all in February. So for now, the MongoDB and the C3 AI going up, that's bullish for the software trade, the AI as a whole. We don't like what's going on with Oracle, but it was actually a very small miss. Wall Street might be overreacting, so anybody got enough money to buy Oracle stock, you know, that might be a dip for y'all. But you know, I'm just giving y'all a little sentiment. So let's look at a few charts, you know what I'm saying? Things finally came down, so we actually got some levels to make it worth looking at a chart, you know what I'm saying? So let's look at Palantir. So y'all see how they did us today. Like I said, we had this big red candle that was once a big green candle. You feel me? This thing was all the way up at like 80 something. Oh, 80.56. That's cool. And they knocked it all the way down here to the lowest was 71.22 or 71.13. So we went into our first fair value gap from that other day. That's not the strongest bounce point. We'll see if it bounces from there. I wouldn't necessarily buy there on a fresh position. I did buy there a little bit of stuff because, you know, I was rolling options, but as far as just open up position, I wouldn't necessarily do that. The next levels I'd be looking for 69.99, but if we hit that, I don't know if that'll hold. So really the next level we'd be looking for would be this 65.40 range, 65.98, 66 area. Yeah, I'd be interested in this 66 to 63.50 area if we were to fall. 67.91 if you're impatient, but I prefer to wait for the big order block down here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see that? Got order block fair value gap. We broke structure here, like 66. So you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't like that for the options I already got, obviously, but as someone who got money on the sidelines who would love to add, that would be a good point to add. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at the QQQ. QQQ did similar, not as drastic as Palantir, of course, but they fell black. They didn't fall into their fair value gap yet. So with QQQ, I like this level, what, 21,386. This is the future, so you know, you want to adjust that for the QQQ, you can. But I like that there. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla had them a good little day. They did not fall. I'm proud of them boys, Elon, them boys, man. What they do today? 0.15 up. Okay, so they had a little doji candle. They're still breaking out. From a technical point of view, it looks like, I'm not telling nobody to do this, but from a technical point of view, it almost looks like Tesla is about to do what Palantir just did. And it actually looks like a bunch of stocks is about to do what Palantir just did, because Tesla is pretty much about to break its high. It's about to break its high, and it doesn't seem to be a lot of resistance when they break the high. That's the same thing that happened to Palantir before they just had this massive run at 40. You see what I mean? The high on Tesla, I had to go out to the weekly to find it, but what? The high on Tesla is what? 414, and that's like a doji candle, as I say, a hold up candle. So if they break that, what resistance we got? None. which means Moon City people. For all my Tesla investors, when you don't see no resistance like that, that means the only thing can knock you down is a macro event, a world event, horrible jobs data. They gonna have to do something to knock you down at that point. So, you know, that's what I see on Tesla. I see that on a lot of stocks. They slick doing that on the QQQ. But, you know, it's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Tomorrow we're going to see, does this sell-off continue? Do we bounce back? Do I got to keep busting my gun? Do I got to keep loading up? We're going to find out soon. I'm going to talk to y'all in the next video.